There's this overall misconception that putting in a lot of hard work for a short period of time brings you long-lasting success. We think that the intensity of our work is more important than its consistency. But in order to achieve ambitious goals, you need to show up every single day for a long period of time. Alright guys, the first tip that I want to give you guys is don't start your day on social media, right? Reason being is, if you start your day on social media and you scroll through like Instagram and stuff like that, you're living your life through someone else, because now you're checking out pictures, you're liking the pictures, you'll be like, damn, I wish I was this person, you know, type of vibe. Or sometimes you go on Twitter and you see like tragic news, right? And then you might find out that it's like fake news, not even like legit, right? And already you're waking up with anxiety. Like imagine just waking up and then you just like literally scroll through your phone and just see like bad news everywhere. You'll be seeing people complaining about the ANC, and it's gonna give you this like anger and this anxiety, and your day is just like completely ruined from the get-go, even before you brush your teeth. Imagine guys. So the best solution is like keep your phone far away, at least for an hour, brush your teeth, do like make your bed, do everything else, and then maybe after an hour, you know, after defrosting, then you can go on social media, right? And also when I'm saying social media, I'm including like things like WhatsApp and stuff like that. Just don't be on your phone for at least 1 hour. And I swear to God, like if you do this, within a couple of weeks or a couple of months, you're gonna see an improvement in your mood and in your life. Alright guys, the second tip is you need to structure your day, right? So remember when we went to school, right? Everything was structured for us. You know that from 8 o'clock to 8:30, that's first period, and then from 8 to 9 o'clock, the second period, and then 10 o'clock, it's break time, right? So everything was structured and everything felt like a routine. So you were like in a routine already and your day was structured and everything was organized, right? That's actually a hack, guys. It actually works and we need to apply this in our lives, right? So for example, like, you know, when you wake up, you go to work, already your day is structured, because you know your boss or whoever, your mentor, is gonna tell you, okay, from this time to this time you need to do 1, 2 and 3, right? So you have a routine also at work. But what if you wanna like work on yourself, like, you know, self-improve and stuff like that? You don't have a routine for yourself, you know, because now us as people, we're just gonna freestyle, because now if you're on your own, there's no need for you to take accountability and be like, oh man, I need to wake up, I need to do 1, 2 and 3 at a certain time, right? So it's one thing that I also like quite struggle with, but I'm getting used to it, because now I'm like, okay, from this time to this time I'll edit my video, from this time to this time I'm filming, from this time to this time I'm focusing on the thumbnail, for example, right? And doing this on a consistently, right? Like it's gonna get better and better and better as time progresses, and it helps because now when you're organized and when you have a routine within your life, like you're gonna clearly see like growth, right? Because like my old mentor, like last year, he told me that like he saw that at work, like I'm a diligent worker, but then my problem is I like taking on too many tasks at one time, right? And if you do this, it's like opening a lot of tabs on like your laptop, because when you do this, your laptop is gonna become slower, right? And this one thing I used to struggle with. I'll take on like probably like 5 tasks, like I'll do 5 tasks at a time, and like me doing this, I was not actually, you know, progressing. I was not like actually doing anything, because I'll do something and then let it go, then I'll do something and I'll be like, oh no, I need to do this, oh no, I need to do this, you know, all at once. And I still kind of struggle with that like now, because for example, right, when I edit my video, I'll edit the video and then 5 minutes later I'll be like, oh man, let me check on Twitter what's happening. Then 5 minutes later I'll be like, oh, what's happening on Instagram. And then 5 minutes later I'll go on YouTube, right? And then after that, when you check throughout everything, you'll find that my editing process takes like 4 or 5 hours, because there's so many distractions in between, right? So I just need to cut out those distractions and keep to my routine. Like I must be like, okay, from this time to this time everything needs to be structured. That's why I'm like saying that structuring your day is really, really important. Alright guys, final tip is you need to know what works best for you, right? To add into your daily routine and not steal someone else's daily routine, right? So if you know waking up at 4 o'clock and starting your day at 4 o'clock is not conducive, then don't do it, right? You need to know your body, right? So some people they work best at night, and others they're like more efficient in the morning. For example, in my case, I work better in the early hours of the morning, so around 12, 1 o'clock, right? That's when I really grind, you know. Instead of me waking up at like 4 or 5 o'clock and start grinding, that's not me, right? Like I can't start my day at 4 o'clock, like no ways, guys. I know some people will be like, oh no, you have longer hours at 4 o'clock, blah 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 blah. Like guys, we're all not the same, we're all not designed the same, right? So that's what people forget, and that's what like people tend to forget this. So if you know, like you know how your body works and you know yourself, like okay, from these times I know I can like crush it, that's what you should do. And especially in the morning, right? If you're like a morning person and you know that you've got energy and everything in the morning, then get your most difficult task done like literally in the morning, right? So if you want to like obviously work on yourself, maybe like you want to like for example, let's say you're a YouTuber and you want to like edit your video, it's better if you like do it in the early hours of the morning, because now you know that okay, I work better in the morning than in the afternoon, right? So better get the most difficult task out the way. So in my case, like I can't wake up and just start immediately editing my video, like it's almost impossible like for me. So I like normally edit in the afternoon or in the evenings. So that's how I operate. And just like that, guys, I'm wrapping up this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's upload, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome. Why don't you click subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because I drop a new video literally every single Sunday and you don't want to miss it. I'll catch all of y'all in the next upload. Peace.